Smoky Mountain Moonshine! Smoky Mountain Moonshine!
Hello. And tonight we have kind of a themed version. It is from Tennessee Whiskeys and Moonshines. We went out to, me and Camera Lady went down to Tennessee last weekend. And we brought some stuff home, and we're going to try them tonight. We're going to do the Moonshines first, because the whiskeys are a little bit stronger in flavor than the Moonshines.
Well, the cherry one's the strongest.
Well, that's the strongest,
Proof.
We're going to do the only one from a different distillery. The other three are all from Ole Smoky Moonshine, Ole Smoky, Tennessee. This one is from Old Forge Distillery in Pigeon Forge. If you go down to Pigeon Forge, you will see right by the mill, you'll see the old mill, you'll see this place. Now this place, it's actually pretty neat. They have a blacksmith shop right by there. They have a winery and then a great food place.
They have cheese?
Yes, they have cheese.
Yeah, I have wine with cheese.
They have cheese. But so we decided we were going to get the blackberry version. And see, I just broke the seal. Now down there they were mixing this one with lemonade.
We don't have lemonade.
No, we don't have lemonade, so we're going to drink it straight.
Pretty much. But something straight.
Yeah, we have chasers. But
Alright,
smells like flavored rubbing alcohol.
Yeah. It's cough syrup, man. It's just cough syrup.
Smells like flavored rubbing alcohol. Not as much of a burn as I would think.
It's... Put some ice in it? In the glass?
Well, they were mixing it with lemonade.
Ice. Screw the lemonade. I think we could just ice.
Yeah.
Maybe some Sprite.
Sprite would be good. Give it some
Sprite.
bubbles.
Yeah, little bubbles. Bubbles! And, just hold that. It's not a lot of bang there. It's just a little bit.
Now, the next one we got... These, I'm not a big fan of these types of cherries. Like on sundaes and ice cream.
I like cherries on Sundays.
But once you distill them in moonshine, that's a whole nother ballgame. So...
Wait, are we allowed to open this one up?
Yes.
We're not going to get in trouble?
No.
Okay,
There's a whole bunch of them in here. We're not going to eat them all.
I want to make sure we're not going to get in trouble by Camera Lady. Or should I say, you're going to get in trouble by Camera Lady.
So, these are 100 proof
He's talking about. Go ahead.
cherries. Just put them in your little...
Ow!
in your jar.
I'm playing Operation for Drunks. Ow! One. There you go.
These can be dangerous. And if you're making any, cocktail, like a Manhattan or Old Fashioned.
I wouldn't put these in a Manhattan.
Eh,
It's like double the alcohol content.
yeah. But do you know how good it would be?
I would say, but mostly in a probably
Like
in a very strange
a sangria.
Yeah. Oh, that would work. Well,
You would put it on the little
I
sword.
would say you probably want to mill it a little bit so you get more flavors out of it.
But
This
this one cherry is a full shot of liquor, basically, because it's been soaking up that moonshine. Okay.
If those who don't know how to do this, you just get some cherries and get it in a jar, and boom.
Or you just buy this because they're already aged. That'll clear your sinuses.
Woo! Yeah, I can smell the cat litter now. I can smell!
But yeah, so the Old Forge makes these in an orange flavor. They have
Ooh.
orange ones.
Ooh.
So
Orange slices?
No, they're cherries,
What
but
the
they're
hell?
orange. I don't know what makes them different. Okay, so now we're gonna get over to the whiskeys.
Right, we're getting over to whiskey.
So this is the
Blah 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 blah.
the Sing, which is whiskey made with ginger and ginseng, flavors with other flavors on it.
This is ginger beer or ginger
whiskey.
It's ginger, not beer. You can make a weird Moscow Mule.
That's what we were thinking. I mean, when we tasted this down there, that's why we bought it. Because we figured you could make an actually pretty decent Moscow Mule out of this.
You can sing a Moscow Mule.
We're only doing half shots.
That's not a half a shot. Pour half of that in. That's stop. That's not a half a shot.
That's half a shot.
That's a shot.
That's half a shot. A shot goes all the way up to the top.
No, there's actually two different types of shots. You have the shot at home and you have the shot at the bar. The shot at the bar is right about there. The shot at home is at the full thing.
Yeah, I'm not a bartender. We're doing...
I know one.
We're doing shots you do out and about. So this one, when we tasted it, we thought you could do like Moscow Mule. Go ahead and smell it, John.
Last time I remember Moscow Mule was the last episode.
You have ginger. It smells like ginger beer.
Interesting. Weird.
You have that ginger, then you have a little bit of burn from the whiskey.
Yeah, definitely. There, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Woo!
good. You have the after effect.
I would... Maybe just some Sprite. I have like a weird... Or even just ginger ale with it. That would be even more fun.
Yeah, what we were thinking, maybe like a ginger beer or a ginger ale, and maybe a shot of this, and a shot of Kraken, and a ginger ale, or a Sprite.
I think a Sprite because I think too much ginger might overflow it.
But I mean, if you did Kraken, shot of this, shot of Kraken, over ice with Sprite.
Shaken or non-shaken? Or just stirred?
You don't shake Sprite.
Before the Sprite, dum-dum.
Oh. Just stir. You don't shake Sprite. Camera lady found that out. Now here's the one that I picked out.
I got a weird feeling this is going to taste like everything else.
So this is the Old Smoky Tennessee cinnamon whiskey.
Now, is this going to taste like the Fireball, the Jack Daniels Fire, the Jim Beam? Does Jim Beam have a? Yeah, Jim Beam has
They
a
all
Fire.
have one.
I mean, this is probably going to taste like the same as that.
Glug, 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 glug.
It's amazing he didn't drop one drop.
I didn't.
No, amazed.
This one is cinnamon.
Well, it's definitely clear.
Now, some of them you smell the cinnamon.
Wow, that smells something
But
else.
it's not as strong of a cinnamon smell as like Fireball or like the big name ones.
Yeah, this is more like a weird...
This is more like a real cinnamon flavor smell instead of an artificial cinnamon smell. It doesn't smell like Big Red. Has just the slight smell of it, but it doesn't smell like
It's
it.
like overpowering.
Yeah, it's not overpowering.
It's like,
smell
that's
of cinnamon.
not cinnamon. Oh god, it is cinnamon.
It's not overpowering.
No. To me, it tastes like everything else, but it's not that, oh my god, it's freaking cinnamon.
It's not burning. It's not like...
I got a little bit of the burning sensation later, but
it's not like some of these other ones. So as soon as they hit your mouth,
Right,
you know
it's
it's
boom.
Fireball because it's fire in your mouth. It's like an atomic fireball. This is not like that.
No, this is more like a gentle crescent. It's like, it's okay, you're doing fine. All of a sudden, wham!
Yeah, this one tastes more like if they took actual cinnamon sticks and actually aged them in with it.
Yeah.
The other ones taste like if they took atomic fireballs and aged them in with it.
Nothing wrong with that either. No, I think, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so since we have two parts on this one, John, moonshines and whiskeys.
We putting this as a 2-part episode?
No, we just each get a vote for one of each.
One of each.
So I'll let you do the moonshine.
Do
first.
it really? This is really hard. I don't know. They all have. Can they just say they're all winners? I'm just gonna say they're all winners because each one of it has their own possibility. I mean, hell, the cherries alone, you can have a little bit of fun putting that in on a Sunday just to mess with someone. Keep that away from children. The blackberry alone, it's not overpowering with blackberries at all. I mean, I really enjoyed that. And then the ginger one was not like overwhelming your taste buds. It had like a nice cool thing, but then you have like the cinnamon one. I can still say all of them would be good, even mixing it or not even mixing it at all. I mean, like, definitely with ice and maybe with some tonic water or something. I think it'll be perfect. But very little doing with anything with them, just alone.
So I think this is one of the first episodes that you liked everything we drank and ate.
I know, it's weird.
So I'm gonna, since John was allowed to vote for all four, I'm voting for all four as well. I mean, the blackberry, that one when we were down there, they mixed it with lemonade, and that was really good. Because you had like that blackberry lemonade, spiked blackberry lemonade, which was really good. But I could see that being mixed with Sprite. I could see it being mixed with. Ooh,
I got a great idea. It just popped in my head. You take maybe like a Kool-Aid packets of the blackberry. You freeze it. You put them in the ice with that in there.
Yeah.
Have it close out and just dilute it just a little bit. Oh, that'd be nice.
I mean, there's so many different things you can do with a flavored moonshine.
Oh, heck yeah.
I mean, because you could make a spiked blackberry cobbler.
Okay.
You could soak the blackberries in this and then make a blackberry cobbler.
It's already good as it is.
Yeah. I mean, you could do so many different things. The moonshine cherries, those are not always my favorite because a lot of places don't really make them very good. They use cheap liquor. A lot of times they use vodka. They use different things for them if they make them themselves. I mean, Ole Smoky Moonshine, it gets the hype for being overrated because of where it's at and how their marketing is done because they're located right in Gatlinburg. A lot of people think they're over marketing.
Still good.
I mean, it's basic moonshine, White Lightning. It's one of the first moonshine places to actually come back and be legalized. I mean, it's decent. And I mean, they always have a constant good product. It's always constantly the same product, which is always good when you're getting things from the stores. So I mean, I like that it's constant. They're always going to be the same, no matter if you open them up. They're always going to taste exactly the same. So you can do so many different things with them. You can put them in mixed drinks. You could put them on ice cream. You could muddle them and make different things out of them.
Ooh, put them in a blender.
You could put them in a blender and make like a smoothie, make a cherry cheesecake smoothie.
Who's not doing cheese?
Cheesecake.
No, cheesecake, nah. I would have a very, very, very cherry smoothie.
That's good too.
Heck yeah.
And then the Sing from Tennessee.
Just please don't sing.
Old Smoky Mountain. I mean, when I first saw this, I was kind of leery because a lot of times ginger flavored stuff is over ginger.
Or you're just too drunk to lean against the wall.
Yeah. But when we tasted it, we thought right away Moscow Mule. And I think it would make a really good Moscow Mule. And cinnamon. Cinnamon's one of my favorite. I like cinnamon drinks. I like cinnamon flavors.
We almost need to do one, just the reaction of the cinnamon one from Camera Lady. I think that would just be hilarious because she'd be surprised.
Well, she's had it.
Well, that's not as bad.
Yeah. So because we tasted all these when we were down there, that's why we bought these ones because we liked these. But the cinnamon one, I mean, I like this one better than a lot of the other ones you get around because a lot of them are over to Atomic Fireball. They're more about the burn of the cinnamon than the burn of the whiskey. You don't taste any whiskey with a lot of them.
More along the lines to just have like the this much cinnamon, this much whiskey. I mean, it's overwhelming it.
It's overwhelming, and this one is not that overwhelming. You still get the flavors of cinnamon, but you also get some flavors of whiskey. which I like because I like the whiskey. I like that type of stuff. So, I mean, next time we go down, we'll probably buy some different stuff from there.
And probably actually do some filming. This will probably drag me along.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get him to go with us. It was just kind of a thing that was last minute, and we couldn't really plan out too much. But we'll get down there again, and we'll get some other stuff, because there's other moonshine places and distilleries and wineries, things like that. There's breweries down there, so we'll get some of those for you. But we enjoyed these, and hopefully if you go down to that area, you can get these things as well. Some of these you can get around here, like the moonshine cherries you can get in about any store.
Yeah. I think also the blackberry ones, I think they're coming up here too.
The Old Forge,
I think.
I haven't seen the Old Forge distillery. I've seen Old Smoky Moonshine distillery up here with their blackberry, but I like the Old Forge blackberry better. Their whiskeys are not up here.
I've seen something similar, but not these.
So these aren't up here. But yeah, you can definitely buy the cherries.
I think give it time though. I think they'll put them out like they do everything else if it's by the same company. Yeah, Smoky Man. I think they'll eventually will. I know one big place is Jungle Gyms. I'm not naming any names, Jungle Gyms.
but yeah, we enjoyed these. So
best place in the world, Jungle Gyms.
Cheers. Our glasses are empty, but cheers anyhow. Let us know what you think, and good night. Pass me my phone, please, John.
Sure. Don't forget to comment, subscribe.
Oh yeah, comment below, subscribe. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, twodrunks.com. So yeah, follow us, subscribe.